Today, we're diving into one of the most high-yield topics in biochemistry, digestive secretions. We'll cover where each secretion comes from, what's inside it, what it does, and how it connects to real-life clinical conditions. And yes, I'll also tell you exactly how this shows up in your MCQs and SEQs. Let's make it simple and memorable. First, saliva, the very first secretion your digestive system produces, comes from the parotid, submandibular, sublingual, and minor mucous glands. It's made up of 99% water, electrolytes like sodium, potassium, chloride, and bicarbonate, mucins for lubrication, enzymes such as amylase for starch, lysozyme for bacteria, lingual lipase for fat, and IgA for immune defense. It lubricates food, starts starch digestion, fights bacteria, and helps with taste. Clinically, reduced saliva causes xerostomia, dry mouth, difficulty swallowing, and dental caries. MCQs may ask, which enzyme breaks starch? What immune protein is present in saliva? Pause and think. Can you name 2 enzymes in saliva and their roles? Moving on to gastric juice, secreted by oxyntic, pyloric, cardiac, and mucous glands, it contains HCl, pepsinogen, mucus, intrinsic factor, and electrolytes. HCl activates pepsinogen into pepsin to digest proteins, kills microbes, and intrinsic factor helps absorb vitamin B12. Clinical conditions include achlorhydria and gastric ulcers. SEQs may ask, describe the composition and function of gastric juice and relate it to disease. MCQs may ask, what activates pepsinogen or what's the function of intrinsic factor? Pause and ask yourself, which part of gastric juice helps absorb B12? Next, pancreatic juice, a powerhouse from the pancreas, includes water, bicarbonate to neutralize acid, and enzymes like amylase, lipase, and proteases such as trypsin, chymotrypsin, and carboxypeptidase. It neutralizes acidic chyme and digests all macronutrients. If activated prematurely, it leads to pancreatitis. MCQs may ask, which enzyme digests fat? Or what's the role of bicarbonate? Pause and think. What activates trypsinogen into trypsin? Then comes bile juice, made by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. It contains bile salts, bile pigments like bilirubin, cholesterol, phospholipids, and electrolytes. Its functions include fat emulsification, aiding absorption of fats and vitamins, and excreting waste. Gallstones, cholelithiasis, occur when bile composition is off. MCQs often ask, which component emulsifies fats? SEQs may ask for composition, functions, and relevance. Pause and reflect. What causes gallstones? Lastly, Succus Entericus, secreted by the small intestine's brush border, contains water, mucus, electrolytes, and enzymes like enterokinase, disaccharidases, such as maltase, lactase, sucrase, and peptidases. It completes digestion and helps absorption. In cystic fibrosis, thick mucus blocks these secretions, causing malabsorption. MCQs may ask, what activates trypsinogen? SEQs might ask for enzyme names and disease relevance. Pause and ask yourself, why do CF patients face nutrient absorption issues? Quick tip for SEQs. Break it down into origin, composition, function, and clinical relevance. For MCQs, focus on enzymes, electrolytes, clinical links, and activators. Now your turn. Which secretion do you struggle to remember most? Saliva, bile,